Hey, it's Joe Amoia, founder and creator of the GPSforlove.com. Today I've got a video, and this video is very controversial because we actually get an email from a guy. Now, this isn't a friend of mine. I don't even know this guy, but I wanted to share it with you because it gives you some insight into what some guys are going through. Because I know you're out there going, it's all about us. We're the ones who have the problems, but it's not always that way. There's another side to the story, and I wanted to share it with you. So this is in response to the video that I created called Toxic Men, Toxic Relationships, and Vomit. And so the video is from a guy named Ray. I'm sorry, the email is from a guy named Ray and says, Joe, you are right. You're absolutely right. But you got it backwards. My woman is the toxic one. It's all reverse. This divorce I'm in is all about the vomiting you're talking about. It's the only way to get the toxic woman out of my life. So be careful you don't give women a get out of jail free card. They are often the toxic ones. In my case, she almost destroyed me. She's still in denial of her sickness and the poison she spews. Joe, this happens more than you realize. So confront the toxic women. They are horrible people to live with. I gave everything for her, and it still wasn't enough. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't know Ray, never met Ray. But the reason I wanted to share this is because one of the things is women, you think you're the only ones who have it hard. You don't understand that there are guys out there who want to give their all to a relationship, who want to make it work, and will do everything they can, but yet they pick the wrong woman. They pick the toxic woman. So I'm not here, I'm not one to sugarcoat things. I tell it like it is. The reality is for a relationship to work, it takes two people, both who are healthy, both who are emotionally available, and both who are ready to commit and make a relationship work. And if those two people don't come together, that relationship is never going to happen. You can have one person who's healthy, who's emotionally available, but they pick the wrong person for the wrong reason, and it's never going to happen. So I want you to realize if you're going to go into a relationship, you have to be that healthy, emotionally available person, and you've got to get rid of your toxicity. You've got to get rid of your baggage. One of the things I hear all the time from guys is that, women don't trust me. They don't trust guys. They have a hard time opening up. They have these walls and they won't allow you to get in. And here's the thing. If you're a guy, would you want to commit to a woman like that? Would you really want to spend your time and energy on a woman who's not going to be vulnerable, who's not going to open you up because of how she's gotten screwed before? Now, I'm not justifying the pain that's been there. I'm not saying it's not real. I'm not saying that a woman doesn't have a right to put up walls and to be justified. But the reality is, if you do, it's going to be so hard for you to have that relationship you really want. And so there are guys out there who are emotionally available, who do want to commit to a relationship, but are looking for that healthy woman, just like you're looking for a healthy guy. So the reason I share this with you today, is I want you to realize is it takes two people, and both people have to be emotionally available. Most people have to be healthy. Most people have to be ready, willing, and able to commit to a relationship and give it 100%. Because no matter how ready you are, if you pick a partner who isn't, it's not going to work. And conversely, if the guy is and you're not because you've got your stuff, it's still not going to work. See, one of the things we think is that the relationship is the answer. We think it's always, if I just get fit, it's the answer. If I just make more money, I get the answer. If I just get the guy, it'll be the answer. And it happens for a little while. Until ultimately we realize it doesn't lead to the experience we really want. See, there's a difference between achieving a relationship and achieving a happy and fulfilling relationship. And here at GPS for Love, we're all about creating a happy and fulfilling relationship. In order to do that, you simply need to do things a different way. You need to do things smarter. Now, I'm going to give you a reality check. Is that statistically, it's much more difficult to create a relationship like that. Because, as I said, it takes two people to come into that relationship with the right intention from the beginning. And so you can look at that and go, well, that's unfair. That sucks that it's the minority and not the majority. Or you can say, okay, that is what it is. What do I need to do? What do I need to learn to make that happen? And I stand for the fact that you can make it happen, because there was a time in my life where I was in the minority. I kept picking the wrong person for the wrong reason, and the relationships kept ending and kept falling apart, and I kept getting frustrated and pissed off until I realized I had to do some things different. I had to learn from my mistakes. I had to do my work. And once I did that and I got clear, then I was able to create that happy and fulfilling relationship. And that's why I created GPS for Love, because it's really not as difficult as you think. It's simply a matter of learning how to do things smarter, learning how to create a relationship from the ground up in a healthy and stabilizing and fulfilling way. And when you do it that way, that's when you get the magic. Now, again, I know I threw a lot at you, and the reason for today was to help you see that, there's two sides to every story. And so if you're going to have the kind of relationship that you really want, you've got to be healthy. You've got to make sure that your stuff is taken care of. You've done your work and that's cleared out, so that when you enter the relationship, you are the person you need to be. You are the right partner to make the relationship work. Now, once you do that, then you simply need to find and attract that right person, so that when he comes along, he sees that you are the best thing that ever happened to him. And he's going to say, I don't care what other women are out there. I don't want to let you go, because you're the best thing that ever happened to me. You make my life happy and you make me better. And when you do that, that's when the magic happens. As always, it's an honor, privilege to be with you. Love to hear what comes up for you. I'll see you next time. Much love.